kahu e ka makaainana e nā hoa kukia I mauna velina me ke aloha e no mākou e kuana I nei I ka halepea kupuna ma ke kahua o mauna ke nei me kekahi ho'olaha no ke kulana o ke aukahi a me ke kulana o ka nohona I nei. Aloha everybody, we have a few updates for you folks about the I guess the status of the presence here and what we're kind of expecting moving forward. As we all know, there's a pandemic that we're dealing with globally and more recently here in Hawaii. We know that there are now, we believe, 7 reported cases of the coronavirus here in Hawaii. And we know that we have the ability to learn from others around the world and hopefully get ahead of what's happening. And so we're going to try to take some action in regards to that. And what we're asking moving forward for now, basically indefinitely, is that we don't have any visitors coming to Mauna Kea and coming to this area, meaning, you know, groups of students, any types of groups that we have had on a consistent basis since day one. We're asking this for obvious reasons, for the health and safety of our kupuna, for the health and safety of our kia'i, and ultimately for the health and safety of all of our community. The phrase is being thrown around to flatten the curve, to limit social interaction, social distancing. So we're taking it upon ourselves to make that kahea, to make that humble request to all of our kia'i, to all of our hoa, to all of our supporters, that we refrain from doing that at this time, that we continue to, I guess, kind of, again, distance ourselves as we try to stop and limit and minimize the spread of this disease. And so with that in mind, we're also asking that our kupuna who come here, if that maybe you stay home, that maybe you take the time to not be here, to take care of yourself, so that, again, if anything is going around, that it's not spread, because the information that we are hearing is that, of course, kupuna and those who are older are more susceptible to the virus. And so we're humbly asking that during this time, as we all take the necessary precautions, that we're no different here on Mauna Kea. We have a mission, we have a goal that we need to accomplish, but that goal is not accomplished without the safety of our people. And so that's paramount. We want to do what we can to ensure that. And so again, we're humbly requesting that our visitors and kupuna not come to visit the Mauna. Those who will be here are those who will be needed, and it'll be a limited amount of people.
Right. So we want to send a special aloha out to all of our supporters, our kupuna who have been with us, and our allies who have been with us since we took the stand in the middle of July. Our hearts and our aloha are with all of you, and we know that you are sending yours to us as well. We up here have had a very difficult time refraining from honi and hugs and being close to each other, but we know that that is an important step for us right now, not only on the Mauna, but when we're out in our community and we see each other, we'll give each other the high five, the shaka, which we're all used to anyway, and just hope that we all stay safe with our families, with our ohana, and heed the words and advice of the medical professionals who work with us, our Mauna Medic healers and hui, to warn us to stay as safe as we can by refraining from interaction with groups and with many visitors. So we humbly ask your understanding at this time, and we look forward to that opportunity in the future when we'll be able to let you know that we're back in business, the Mauna camps are open, and you're welcome to come back to visit us at the camp. At the same time, know that the Mauna is yours, and although we understand the visitor center is closed to the public, we know that people do go up during the day and access, and I think Pua has some more information about access to other parts of this area.
So aloha mai kako, as we all know, this stance that we have made is grounded in ceremony. So if you are having a question about the continuance of the aha, or how will the aha look as we maintain and sustain ourselves actually here on the Mauna, for those of us who will be doing that, and for those of you who are at home. So this is what we're going to say for now. The aha will continue. The aha will continue 3 times a day for right now. Wherever you are, do your aha. We will come to you if at all possible in outreach. We are now in the season of Ku, so our dances have changed a little, and we are committed to you, those of you who have danced on the ala and those of you who have shared this aha everywhere. So if you feel, especially as the time which would have been Mary Monarch comes around, and if your halau, your hui, your organization, your ohana was and is still planning to be here, please contact me at puamkea@gmail.com. If you still feel that you absolutely need to be on the Mauna because you have an offering, you have your dances, you've made this plans for your trip, contact me and we will surely find a way for you and the Mauna to be connected and be as one. So if you can do that, we're going to continue in a ceremonial stance, led and guided by the Mauna in a ritual that has connected all of us together. So from us to you also. That's one of the ways to know that we are greeting and bidding each other goodbye as we come and leave the Mauna. Be creative. Be creative.
And so lastly, we want to just reiterate the fact that it is our understanding, based on the information that we have, that construction on Mauna Kea is not imminent. And therefore, again, we are taking the necessary precautions to ensure the safety of the people. But know that this place will not be deserted. There will continue to be a presence here. If the information changes that makes us believe for some reason that construction would be imminent, then of course we'll be running to let you folks know as quickly as we possibly can. But we know now, what we believe to know now, is that it's not imminent. Again, this is something that the entire world is facing, including those countries associated with the construction of the 30-meter telescope. So we have a goal, we have a objective in mind, but we have a kuleana as Kanaka, not just as Hawaiians and as citizens of Hawaii, but as people in this earth to kokua and to do our part. And so until it's safe for us to get together again, take care of yourselves, malama, and again, when it's safe to get together, then we'll be back here on the Mauna. But until then, mama pono, kukia i Mauna always.
Kukia i Mauna.
Ai, kukia i Mauna.